Wes, it's time for Wes.
We eat snacks. It's what we do. It's what we care about. It's what we stand for. We eat snacks. It's a show where we eat snacks.
We discuss snacks.
And we rate snacks. It's the EDR system, and it's beautiful. What's up, man?
I've been riding around on the skateboard a lot.
Skateboarding, summertime. Yeah. Getting better?
Yeah,
What are your goals?
probably, my goal is to do a kickflip by the end of the year.
I think you can do it. I think you can do it. Just gotta keep practicing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just gotta keep practicing. What else is new? Anything? Was there anything else going on?
No.
Weather's nice today. Weather report on Friday, March
May.
29th is
28th.
nice.
It's 28. It's the 28th, right?
29th.
Oh.
Hey, 29th. Time flies, man. Time flies. School's officially over. You turn everything in. Summertime. Summer break has started. It's great. Things are good. We're living. Jumping on the trampoline a lot.
Yeah.
With the sprinkler on. That's cool.
It makes you, the water definitely makes you jump higher on the trampoline.
Yeah, physics, right?
I love it.
I'm assuming there's some kind of science to it.
Oh, you know the trampoline was like on the ground because you had to put it on the ground last night.
Yeah.
Because there was a very bad storm. I wish it lasted longer.
We had like a 5-minute storm last night, and super windy, super huge, hard rain.
He had to go out in the rain. He was soaked. We were soaked.
I know. Well, we were freaking out because we just put the trampoline in a new spot in our yard. We're like, oh great, now it's gonna blow and it'll destroy homes and it'll get lost and all that stuff.
So he had to take the legs off. And this morning, me and Milo tried to jump on it. But then the grass went through those tiny holes.
Did it hurt?
Yeah.
It did? Weird. Yeah, so I took the legs off because I couldn't flip it over, or I didn't think, there was just too much wind. And then like 2 minutes after I come inside, it's like, you can see the sky in the distance and all the wind's gone.
Yeah.
It's like, why did I go through all that? I should have checked a radar or something, but you live, you learn. All right, man. So that's been our update.
Oh, the fire alarm went off 2 times.
Yeah, we've got some kind of glitch. It wasn't a battery thing.
It wasn't. There was no
fire.
I think the dehumidifier isn't really working.
It is, though. I think it's just a thing. I think it's a thing that happened. It hasn't happened today. I tested them properly last night, and then that's the last time it happened. So we'll see.
I'm glad because I was so scared.
It's a scary thing, but it's important. Like I told you, it's important.
Wait, I ran outside, but then I went inside, I grabbed one of the cats, and then ran back outside.
What else did you do, Bexley? Did you say a bad word?
No, I didn't.
I think you did.
Dang it, Dad! Can we cut that out?
No way! It's great. It's important because you're scared. You were scared, and it's acceptable. I don't want you talking like that all the time, but I could understand why you did it. So you're not in trouble. It's okay. It's all good. But it's important to not get used to glitches like that. It's important to get kind of freaked out when the fire alarm goes off because you never want to risk there being an actual fire and then you not reacting. That would be an awful thing. So figuring it out, but all right. That was your update on lives and what's going on. Now, for this week's snack, it's an interesting one. We had his mother, my wife, Katie. She took a trip down the international aisle in the grocery store.
Wait, there isn't?
Yeah, there's always an international aisle. should grab some international snacks that we've never had.
Is
So typically,
really? I want to go down the aisle so bad.
So typically, what we do, or what we've done in the last several episodes, we've done 18 of them. We take pretty well-known snacks and we eat them, and hopefully you can view and sort of compare your experiences with what we've talked about. But this one's kind of new for us, and probably for some of you out there. So I'm excited. Let's go ahead and bring it up. Show what it is.
This is well hidden because there's a bunch of
Man.
Jaffa cake.
Jaffa cakes. It looks like Jaffa cakes, and that's how I originally pronounced it, but apparently they're called Jaffa cakes. They originated in the United Kingdom, but these are made...
I thought it was Irish.
But these are made by Jacobs, which appears to be a... Oh, Vallejo Foods, which appears to be an Irish company. They're located in Dublin. And, yeah, look at this. So they have this little motto on the back. Very European, because they say, at Jacobs, we are proud of our biscuits. These are cookies.
Yeah.
They call them biscuits cookies.
It calls them 3 things. Cakes, biscuits, we call them cookies. So you can call these 3 different things. You can call them cakes, biscuits, and cookies.
But the common denominator is they're snacks and they're treats, and we are going to give them a shot. I have no idea what to expect. They are 10 spongy cakes. There are 10 in here. Spongy cakes covered in dark chocolate with that squidgy, orangey center. Center spelled C-E-N-T-R-E.
Okay, I wish it was milk chocolate. I don't like dark chocolate.
Not a fan either.
But
it's too what?
Bitter.
Bitter. That's the proper use of the word bitter.
But what's weird is that I don't like dark chocolate, but I go like I eat just straight out of the thing, cacao powder or cocoa powder, whatever you call it. Not sweetened at all. So it's weird.
Take a look at that. I was expecting a lot more chocolate.
Yeah.
Based on the cover. But these smell great. That orange is coming right through.
Yeah.
You can smell that chocolate. I think it's going to be a nice blend, though. Before we eat, we must drink. I'm excited about this. This is so novel and new. I've never had them. It just looks. It's almost like it kind of reminds me of a Fig Newton that's covered in chocolate because of the fruity center. Yeah. Hey, look at that texture. That's pretty nice. It's like a pretty standard like sugar cookie. It's kind of, you know what? It is cakey. It's sort of spongy. That's not hard.
But it
Feel
said
that?
sponge.
No. Here we go. Take a big old bite.
Oh.
Interesting.
Jello.
Yeah, it's like a Jello center. It's very jelly. Let's see if we can focus in on this. Kind of. Do better. I don't think you can really see it. There we go. See that shimmer? It's just like a. And I wouldn't call these. These wouldn't be cookies. That's too soft. It's too soft. You see this?
Oh yeah. I'm peeling the chocolate.
I'm finding that the dark chocolate. Oh, very good. Nice. The dark chocolate is not so pronounced. I'll be interested to hear what you think about it.
Better than I expected.
Yeah, I had no expectations, so it's delightful. It's kind of like, I'm gonna have one more. I tell you what, that orangey center that they describe is very orangey in the best of ways. all kind of balances out. The flavors kind of balance out, but you get the individual flavors. This isn't like an Austin cracker where you eat it and you can't taste the peanut butter, you can't taste the cracker. It's just its own flavor. You can taste each bit of this. What shall we do now?
We shall rate them. Ratings.
1 out of 10 cheese puffs. What would you rate this snack? This Jaffa cake.
I mean, is that nice?
You know, that's fun. It's kind of funny that it started in the UK, because when I saw the orange, it reminds me of Paddington, because he likes orange marmalade.
Oh yeah.
Sort of got that vibe to it. It's interesting. But what would you say? What would you give it? 1 out of 10 cheese puffs.
7.5.
7.5. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's a solid.
The
rating.
only bad thing about it is the chocolate. They should get rid of the chocolate and then keep everything else.
Do you think they should ice it with anything else, or do you think they should just have that orange center in the sponge?
Orange center in the sponge.
Yeah, I think that would be good. 7.5. It would have gotten a higher rating from you had they left the chocolate off. What about if they would have done milk chocolate? Do you think you would have liked it? Or do
Yeah.
you think you'd have liked it a little bit better?
I'd give it a 12. I mean, not a 12. I'd give it probably a 9.
Wow. That is really good. Part of what I enjoy about it is I've never had them before. I had no expectations going into it, which is, rare in the snack game when you've been in it this long. I've tasted a lot of snacks. I have. I've tasted a lot of snacks.
Stop saying we've been in the snack game.
Yeah,
Stop
man.
saying the snack game so much.
Well,
I hear you say that like
as a
4
member
times.
of the snack guild,
Game.
I take offense to that, and you should tread lightly, son.
But you say that every
I
time.
know, because that's what we're about. That's what this is about.
What
My
do you
rating
mean?
is an 8. I'm going with an 8 on this. I find it not overbearing. 2's probably enough for me. Well balanced, but you can get each part of the treat. You get the cake. It's really nice, soft, and spongy. That orange was surprising and kind of a revelation. It's weird that they put it on a treat like this. I was expecting something more like a Fig Newton consistency, but this is like a little jelly thingy. And then I really like dark chocolate, so I don't have the problem that you have with that. 7.5 for the Jaffa cakes. What did I get? An 8 for me. There you have it, Jaffa cakes. Go to your international aisle. They have these, at least at Meyer here locally. Give them a try. Super good. Till next time, I'm Ben. And that's... See you later.